Live from Arkansas's breaking news leader, Fox 16 News at 9 starts now.
A crime alert tonight. More charges have been filed against a 49-year-old man accused of child sex crimes. Police believe there are more victims that have not come forward yet. Good evening, everyone. I'm Donna Terrell.
I'm Kevin Kelly. The White County prosecutor confirming John Ord is now facing 46 charges, ranging from trafficking, attempted rape, to possession of child porn.
Fox 16's Mitch McCoy diving into court records. He's in studio with us tonight with what he's learning. Mitchell.
Yeah, Kevin and Donna, good evening. This is the criminal affidavit. We received it earlier today. Records show Ord allegedly found at least one of his victims at a graduation party that he later messaged on social media.
49-year-old John Ord is facing dozens of charges, from trafficking, criminal attempt to commit rape, second-degree sexual assault, and more than 30 counts of child porn. Two alleged victims, now 18, are coming forward. One says he was 16 at a graduation when he met Ord. He told investigators later the same day Ord sent him a message on social media requesting that he send nude photographs of himself. The male victim said that Ord offered to pay him through a Cash App for the nude photos. The victim alleges Ord gave him alcohol. He came extremely intoxicated when court documents allege Ord had pulled his pants down and was attempting to perform oral sex. The second victim claims Ord grabbed a 15-year-old in his private area. The victim told detectives he felt very uncomfortable and asked Ord to take him home. Documents allege Ord would offer gifts and dinners to the 15-year-old in exchange for oral sex. Searcy police now desperately reaching out to anyone who may be a possible victim, saying, quote, detectives feel that there may be several victims out there and we would like to help seek justice for them.
We've been diving through a lot of social media, as you can imagine. According to Ord's LinkedIn profile, he worked at CHI St. Vincent Hospital. We confirmed that with the hospital earlier tonight, and they say he's no longer an employee. It's important to note that no court documents have linked any of these victims to the hospital. Kevin and Donna, police still trying to figure out possibly who some of those other victims are that he's now facing the child porn charges on.
No indication as to how many might be out there, though. Is there potentially more?
There's always that possibility. I don't think anything's off the table. We know the Secret Service is involved tonight in the case. You can imagine if there's 33 plus counts of child porn, all of these images could have potential victims on them. Detectives certainly confident that there are more victims out there. They just haven't come forward, but they want to seek justice for those victims.
And they are sending out that message right now.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mitch. The Fort Smith Police Department looking for a man they consider extremely dangerous. Officers say 39-year-old Jedediah Kirsch is wanted for severely beating a woman. They say Kirsch left the scene of the crime in the victim's car, crashed it, then ran away. When last seen, he was wearing a white t-shirt, blue shorts, and white tennis shoes. Police say this, by the way, is an old image. Kirsch now has a shaved head and a long beard. If you've seen this man or you know where he might be, call police.
Authorities in East Arkansas arrest a man in connection to a murder investigation out of Jonesboro. Officials say Robert Robertson was on the run for 2 days. He was wanted in connection to the murder of Felicia Channel. Authorities say Channel's body was found Tuesday in her Jonesboro home. They say her hands had been bound and a plastic bag placed over her head.
A man already behind bars for murder, now formally charged with capital murder in the death of a cellmate. Deputies say Dakota Harvey killed Luis Cabos Cenobio in the Washington County Jail. Surveillance video shows the moments just after the victim was found dead in his bunk last month. Deputies say Harvey was waiting at the cell door and told them that the man wanted him to do it. Harvey will be in court on September 9th.
A gun discovered at Lakeside High School today, and authorities say it belonged to a school employee. The district says the incident was self-reported by the employee. The employee will remain off campus as authorities investigate the matter. Right now, we don't know where the gun was found. The district says, to its knowledge, no threat was ever made by that employee to anyone.
Now, weather to plan your day with meteorologist Hayden Nix.
Well, a late season big ridge of high pressure out west is causing temperatures to stay well above normal for this time of year. Take a look at your official high temperatures for today. More of a summer-like pattern here. And I know astronomically we're still in the summer season, but once we make it to September, usually our normal high temperature is around 90 to start on September 1st, and we should already be feeling readings in the upper 80s each day now that we have moved into the 5th day of September. But we are well far away from that. 95 for the official high in Little Rock. 2 locations in South Arkansas made it to 100 degrees. That'd be Camden and Monticello. But notice up towards northeastern Arkansas, Mountain Home, Batesville, Jonesboro, low 90s to upper 80s. Remember that frontal boundary I was talking about last night? Well, it actually did verify what we were talking about. We were going to expect it to stall out and only see that sliver of the state with slightly drier and cooler temperatures, and it's going to be a short-lived situation. Frontal boundary is already transitioning on the tail end of it as a warm front, and we've got a lot of hot weather still on the way, but there will be a chance for some brief relief in the forecast as we head into the weekend. But for tonight, we've got 74, 97 for tomorrow. Won't be a factor as we continue on to wrap up this work week. But as I mentioned, there will be another front, albeit weak, that will move through the state. How many people could it impact and what will it bring? Well, we'll talk more about that, plus have an update on Dorian in just a little bit. Kevin and Donna?
All right, Hayden, thank you very much. The University of Arkansas Fort Smith now investigating a claim of racial discrimination against its head basketball coach. Here's what we know at this hour. Former basketball player Tyler Williams and his parents submitted a complaint that Coach Jim Boone cut him from the team because of his dreadlocks. Boone's attorney denies this, saying Williams left the team because he wasn't going to get much playing time. His mom, however, is telling a different story.
Tyler even said, "I want to stay here, Coach. I want to stay here." It was Boone, Jim Boone, that said, "I don't want you in my program." And also in his statement, he said because of the talent that he brought in. Tyler is the highest returning scorer from last year.
UAFS Chancellor Teresa Riley told us she will not comment because of the ongoing investigation.
Fox 16 investigates tonight. AARP is warning you about Medicare fraud. It can come in a number of different forms. The goal, to steal your money. Fox 16's Ashley King breaks it down for us.
In 2017, Medicare spending hit nearly $706 billion. And experts say at least 10 cents of every dollar spent is lost to fraud or improper payment. So that means in 2017, nearly $70.6 million was lost. The con artist's main goal is to get your Medicare number so they can steal your identity and commit Medicare fraud. So what exactly is Medicare fraud? It's when you're billed incorrectly for Medicare expenses, when you're sold something you don't need, charged without knowing it, and possibly not even ever receiving that item. AARP volunteer Warren Searles says it's important to protect your Medicare number like you would your Social Security number.
Well, usually it's people let information out without knowing it, and that information makes its way to other fraudsters, and it may be a while before you hear from a fraudster.
So the takeaways here are to safeguard your information. If someone calls you, verify who they are before giving any information. In most cases, legit people with Medicare will not call you asking for your information. I'm Ashley King. Back to you.
All right, Ashley, good to know. And a reminder, if you're concerned about something and you would like for us to look into it for you, just give us a call at the number on the screen, or you can always email us at investigations@fox16.com.
A longtime eatery in downtown Little Rock has abruptly closed its doors. Frankie's Cafeteria in the Regions Bank building had signs posted today indicating the restaurant has shut down its location. Management has not released a reason for the closure, at least not yet. It was a popular lunch option for the people in the downtown area. Neighboring business owners say they're sad to see it go.
We were the first tenant in here, and I think Frankie's, after the building filled up a little bit, they moved in right behind us with the drugstore.
Frankie's Cafeteria continues to operate at 2 other locations, one in West Little Rock, the other in Conway.